a shortage or not a shortage of homes to live in. Like we see many people living in spaces where many people shouldn't be living, right? We see people, even the right amount of people living in places that they probably
there's a
shouldn't
balance
be living.
of-
I was looking over some stats about housing starts, which are actually up, funny enough, recently, which doesn't make any sense to me. But
recently, like what's recently mean?
Like
this week?
May to June was up like
May to
41%.
Okay,
That's pretty crazy.
Sure.
But like, we still have such a shortage. Can we argue about the shortage now and whether
do we have a shortage?
Right. See, how can there be all of these people in tents and all of these people paying $3,400 a month to live in Brampton,
and a million new people in Canada?
Right. And not only a million new people. I mean, we got a million new people last year. We already have like 200. I think last week was 140. So now it must be
more
like
people.
200.
We got more people, whatever the number is. Too many. More people than ever before in a 1 year period of time.
New permits, new building permits are down. Okay. So what we're seeing and why the starts are going is because guys want to get what they have permits are in and done, and while people are still buying shit, but people are still buying shit. Like, I don't know about you, my inbox right now is townhouses and subdivisions and condos and old inventory left over in condos, and everybody is like making this push right now to get shit sold, because I don't know what's coming down the pipe, but like permits are down. Okay. Like way down. Like, imagine I don't know how you can argue, or how anybody can argue that there's a shortage or not a shortage of homes to live in. Like we see many people living in spaces where many people shouldn't be living, right? We see people, even the right amount of people living in places that they probably shouldn't be living.
I think there's a balance of the housing stock that's gonna have to come, right? Because obviously people want to be in Toronto. Like? We have a lot of development. We had an unnatural urban sprawl because of COVID that led people to other small towns. And so a bunch of people got all these building permits together, and there is inventory sitting in some of these small towns, right? Because based on what they know that their cost of construction is and everything else that they paid for the land, they need to get a certain amount of money. So there is inventory actually sitting in some of those places.
Did you see what you sent me a couple days ago? That new info that you have access to? Did you see how long those condos have been still sit? Like, did you see the inventory in some of those?
I don't trust all those numbers, but because you never know what's reported or not. But some of the inventory is just sitting there.
Like a lot of it.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
I wouldn't say it's like 100% accurate, but
it's crazy because it's the 2 bedrooms and the 3 bedrooms that are all not sold
because they're big, expensive units.
Expensive units.
It's like $2 million condo, right?
So who's buying them and when then?
If it's the right location, then they'll buy them. But sometimes the builders are keeping that. A lot of the guys that I've talked to after they build a condo, and you ask them like what they own still, they're like, oh, we're keeping the penthouse. We're keeping they're keeping these big units, and maybe whatever.
In an up market, for sure, you keep the good bigger units because later they'll be worth more, right? And if you can get this for that, then later on you'll get this.
But these guys made those decisions in an up market. That's why they still have them. Because they're all from a few years back, right? So they were all, when they were selling, they weren't pre-selling those ones. The ones you sent me,
I don't think so. The ones you sent me, no.
They're all a few years old at least. None of them are like 2022 released.
Yeah, but they're like maybe a year or two old.
Yeah, but up market 2022.
Like, and just making those construction. They got 30% left. No, this is not normal. This is not normal. Not for here.
But there's inventory. There's inventory regardless.
There's inventory,
so, but now high-priced inventory.
But it's interesting because I saw a chart that was showing that inventory was actually ticking down now.
On pre-construction?
No, on like I guess Treb or
Treb numbers,
Broker Bay or whatever you guys.
I haven't seen the July numbers as far as like a week by week.
Yeah,
check out Santo's channel. Santo will tell you. If you're wondering that right now, go check out Santo Sessa's channel. He'll be tracking it week over week.
But yeah, I saw that. I forget the guy's name, Rob Marsigliano or something like that. But it was a great chart, and he's been tracking it like weekly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised whatever it is, because I'm looking in the areas that I am dealing with sellers right now, and the inventory is not piling up, and that we are seeing sales, but it's definitely not the type
sales
of market.
slowed.
Yeah, big time.
So inventory.
We're at a really just like typical summer right now. Like people are coming in, they're like, the offer I told you I'm working on right now. These people saw the house for the first time when it was listed before 9.5 months ago. They've been in the house like 6 times. So they relisted it with us this last week, or this week is today, Saturday, last week. And they came in now for their like, 5th, 6th visit or whatever it is. Like that's how slow people are making decisions.
Wow, what a
just kind of
difference.
like, you know what? It's like, should we look? Should we not look? What's the price? Is this a good area? All that kind of stuff, right? So people are very slow in the summertime to make decisions. Hey guys, thanks for watching our clips channel. Why don't you go and check out some more clips? We got lots of other good content somewhere over here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Boom.
That was good.
That was good. I like that. That was good.